Welcome to the next video. It's got me chuckling a little bit. We're out in vans, we're running around, we're traveling, doing things. People carry just tons of clothes with them because they can't get to a laundry facility very often. So anyway, I visited a website, I'll put the link in the description below, lady who characterizes herself as a extreme minimalist, and she can tell you about that if you visit her website or her blog or her YouTube channel. The main thing that struck me was being intentional with what we're doing and then carefully deciding how we could best pull that off. One of the things, she travels, and you can imagine an extreme minimalist, how light she travels. I mean, we're talking, you can't believe it. But one of the things is she needs to launder the few clothes that she brings along with her. And I was looking at my wardrobe, I need so many pieces of clothing to last so long. There's some way I can do this, and yeah, there is. And I was on the right track, so I'll give myself a little credit. I have very lightweight, quick drying clothes. I got them specifically, intentionally, for use in the van, but they're comfortable and I use them all the time. And maybe your clothes won't lend themselves to this process. You could obviously get clothes that do. The thing is if you have one change of clothes that's lightweight, quick drying, and that kind of thing, you can always have a fresh set of clothing to put on right here in the van. Well, now I have a washing machine right here in the van, and you'll say, oh my gosh, what has he done now? Here it is. It's called it's called a Scrubba. Oh my God, what is that? That isn't a washing machine, Rich. Well, no, actually, I'm the washing machine in the van. This is just what I put the clothes in to do that washing process. It makes it a little easier to do. I could do it with a galvanized tub and a washboard and scrub them, but I don't have room for all that stuff. This, yeah, I've got room for this. I just got it, so the first questions are, where do you get it? How much does it cost, and what does it do? Well, the last question, what it does, we're going to get into that here in a couple of minutes after I get it unpacked. But what it is Scrubba, a wash bag, okay? No plastic packaging, it's all recyclable, it's all very green. Even the thing itself is green. So that'll make Al Gore happy. Maybe. I won't get into that. Anyway, we'll move right along. We fill it up with clothes to a certain level, then put water in to a certain level, add a little detergent, seal the bag up, let the air out, and then just knead the bag like you would a ball of dough. And it has these little scrubbing bubbles that are on the inside. They're like little buttons on the inside, and they agitate and help wash the clothes. And it says it'll do up to 2 t-shirts, underwear, and 2 pairs of socks. I have a pair of socks, 1 t-shirt, 1 pair of underwear, and a shirt. So I'm going to try and do a pair of pants, but I think I'll do them by themselves because I think that's a little too much to ask of Scrubba here to do the whole load in one load. So there's a little clasp here. So this is the Scrubba bag. It looks like a dry bag, like what we take if we're going boating or kayaking. And it rolls up just like and then it snaps. The 2 clips snap around, and the rubberized edge keeps the water in it. And there's a little valve right here that you just unscrew and let the air out. So anyway, that's kind of an overview. Now let's get to the washing of the clothes. All right, so I think I'm there. There's my mark. There's my level of water, So I'm about right. I might be a little overcooked as far as how much stuff I have in there, but I think it'll be okay once it seals up and mixes with the water. How's that? I hope that's good. I think one important thing to remember or to do for sure is make sure this thing isn't on something that it would be potentially something that could puncture the bag. So a clean, smooth surface, maybe even one with a towel on it, just to catch any errant spills or anything like that. All right, so almost done. Like people that say, well, yeah, but the clothes that are against the rubber bumpers are the ones that are going to get the effect of that. No, actually, as I knead this, I can feel the bumpers through the clothing. So I think as long as you do it on with the scrubbing bubbles down and the Scrubba label side up, and can feel those scrubbing bubbles, I think they're having the desired effect, whether the clothing is on this side or underneath. I don't think it really makes any difference. Our job is to empty this out, fill it back up with clean water, rinse, wring the clothes out, and hang them up. So Scrubba is kind of heavy when it's filled with water, so I have this collapsing bucket, which I think will keep from straining parts of the machine here, the Scrubba, by transporting it around in something that supports its weight. I think that's probably a good idea. Here's the method I use for drying the clothes. I just hang them up, and if I was at home, I'd probably do it over the shower. Well, I got a shower. I got a huge shower pan here. I just rolled the carpet that's normally there up, and now I got a drip dry place to catch any drips, and to provide a little extra encouragement to dry, the endless breeze fan plugged into the Suayoki or to a cigarette lighter plug. You can improvise this part of things. Okay, so care and feeding of Scrubba. What am I supposed to do? Well, I'm supposed to turn it inside out, dry the inside, then flip it back out and dry the outside, and just fold it up and store it away. It's gonna go back here, I'll show you. So Scrubba itself is gonna reside there in the closet on top of the towels. So what are my observations about this Scrubba? It's an efficient tool. You could do it different ways. This just kind of puts all the little irritating features that you'd encounter doing it those other ways. It's already addressed them and eliminated them from the process. So they've gone through, they've got the valve, the air valve. They're using the kind of material that's not going to rip, puncture, tear, etc. Whatever material they're using is watertight to the extent it needs to be to wash 3 or 4 minutes with clothing. So would it be any good for a family? Well, yeah, it would be. If you got one of these for each member, they're responsible for washing their own clothes. So while I'm not an extreme minimalist, that's a hard one for me. Anytime we can minimize something, that's a bonus. I'm not taking up the space. That's a plus. So Scrubba's really doing a good job for me. Just one last thing. I've got everything on one hanger. I've got the t-shirt, the underwear and socks are over the crossbar of the t-shirt, the shirt. So I've got all my change of clothes right here on one hanger. We go over here, hang it up here in the closet. You can see if I put 2 sets on each hanger, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 days worth of clothing. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you think it'd help somebody else, please share it with them. If you'd like to get more content like this, then subscribe, ring the bell, and you'll be notified when the content gets uploaded. Thanks for watching the video, and as always, comment as you see fit. Till the next video, see you later.